For the past few months, those in geekier circles have been hearing murmurs of a new Google smartphone codenamed, and I kid you not, Shamu. In the end, Google shelved the whale moniker, but it's obvious where the nickname came from. This big black and white beast is the absolutely massive Nexus 6, and it's the newest member of Google's Nexus family of smartphones. Google's Android operating system is open source, which means any company can use and modify it as much as it wants. But Google's Nexus brand represents how the tech giant believes its smartphones should look, feel, and what they should cost. They run an unaltered version of Android, unburdened by additional software like Samsung's overbearing TouchWiz, which means you get a pure Android experience. The Nexus 6 is a monster smartphone, sporting a 6-inch screen and dimensions that will have you looking for a pocket that's big enough to hold it. In the smartphone landscape, the Nexus 6 is among the largest, rivaled only by Nokia's Lumia 1520. It's a full half-inch larger than Apple's iPhone 6 Plus, and it's taller than Samsung's massive Note 4. The problem with that is, the Nexus 6 doesn't make it very easy to use with one hand. The Note 4 offers a one-handed use mode that shrinks down the screen, making it reachable for your thumb. Similarly, the iPhone 6 Plus offers a reachability mode that brings the top of the screen down to your thumb by just double tapping the home button. Beyond watching videos, playing games, and reading websites, the Nexus 6 doesn't do much with its large screen. Samsung's Note 4 lets you do things like multitask by opening 2 apps at once, and even includes a stylus. It would be nice if Google made the Nexus's screen more functional beyond just being big. The Nexus 6 uses an AMOLED display, or active matrix of organic light-emitting diodes, which offers bold and vibrant colors. That also means it can be a bit difficult to read in direct sunlight unless you pump up its brightness to 100%. That, however, can also kill your battery faster. Luckily, if your Nexus's battery kicks the bucket a little too early in the day, you can use its included turbocharger, which gives you up to 6 hours of battery life in just 15 minutes. If you're looking to save some power though, you can always enable the Nexus 6's built-in battery saver, which Google says can add an extra 90 minutes of battery life to the phone. Unfortunately, the Nexus 6's battery, unlike the Note 4's, can't be removed, so you can't swap it out for another if it happens to die and you can't get to an outlet. The Nexus 6 is the first Nexus phone to get a 13-megapixel camera with optical image stabilization. That means you can shoot photos without worrying about them coming out blurry if your hand shakes a bit. It also means pictures taken at night will look much clearer. The best part of the Nexus 6 is that it comes loaded with Google's brand new Android 5.0 Lollipop operating system. The biggest update to Android since it launched in 2008, Lollipop features a new design, easier to understand settings, and notifications that you can access from the phone's lock screen. And because the Nexus 6 is a pure Android phone, you'll get any and all operating system updates as soon as they're released. Android smartphones by companies like Samsung and HTC, on the other hand, don't roll out Android updates until months after they're made available. The Nexus 6 is an excellent phone thanks to its beautiful display, handsome design, and wonderfully unaltered Lollipop operating system. It does have some drawbacks though. Chief among them is the fact that it doesn't do much with its big screen. There's also the fact that you can't remove the battery, which hardcore smartphone users will take issue with. If you want a phone that can multitask and offers a stylus, Samsung's Galaxy Note 4 is for you. But if you're an Android fanboy that wants a giant phone with a heck of a beautiful display, get the Nexus 6.